intensifying clashes and Ukrainian military advances amid ongoing diplomatic talks. As the conflict between Ukraine and Russia continues, diplomatic negotiations persist, but ground battles grow increasingly fierce. Despite ongoing peace talks, Ukraine remains aggressive in its military efforts, with recent developments signaling a continued commitment to its operations. One notable strike occurred on March 14, when Ukraine launched a Neptune missile at an oil refinery in Tuaz, Russia. The Neptune missile, an upgraded version of Ukraine's original anti-ship missile, boasts an extended range of 1,000 kilometers. This missile, designed for precision strikes, is part of Ukraine's broader plan to develop advanced weaponry. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky had previously announced plans to produce 100,000 long-range munitions by 2025, including the long Neptune and long-range explosive drones capable of reaching distances over 1,000 kilometers. The strike on Tuaz was a significant step forward in showcasing the effectiveness of Ukraine's new generation of weaponry. The Neptune missile, which had already proven effective against Russian warships in the Black Sea, has now demonstrated its ability to target strategic sites deep within enemy territory. The Tuaz attack, targeting a vital Russian petroleum refinery, dealt a substantial blow to Russia's logistical and energy infrastructure, significantly hindering its ability to supply fuel to military units on the front lines. Zelensky emphasized the success of this operation as a testament to Ukraine's growing military capabilities, particularly in missile technology. "We are grateful to the engineers who developed the Neptune and to the brave soldiers using these weapons effectively," he stated. This strike is part of a larger strategy to reduce Ukraine's reliance on foreign long-range munitions, especially from the US and Europe, which have at times been seen as unreliable sources of support. The ongoing conflict continues to see Ukraine pushing back against Russian advances, with notable operations involving Ukrainian forces conducting counterattacks. In the city of Pov, Ukrainian forces are gradually weakening the Russian position, strategically collapsing their western flank in the Tet region. These operations, according to retired Major General Viktor Yahan, are causing significant damage to Russian production capabilities. Yahan noted that Russia's primary issue is not the attacks themselves but its inability to repair and recover from the losses. On the battlefield, Ukrainian forces continue to adapt to Russian strategies with growing effectiveness. For example, Ukrainian forces in the Donetsk region have employed tanks with precision firepower to decimate Russian fortifications. In another case, Ukrainian drone technology has been essential in tracking and neutralizing Russian infantry on the move. Throughout these operations, Ukraine's use of drones, including FPV, first-person view, drones and vampire drones, has proven highly effective in targeting and eliminating Russian soldiers. In several instances, Ukrainian forces tracked and eliminated Russian soldiers hiding in shelters, demonstrating the vulnerabilities of Russian positions even in their own territory. These drones have also been instrumental in limiting Russian mobility by tracking and targeting key logistical routes used by Russian forces. The psychological impact of these drone strikes cannot be overstated. Russian soldiers, aware of the constant surveillance, face significant pressure, leading to mistakes and increasing casualties. The continuous presence of drones in the area undermines Russian morale, with many soldiers unsure of where or when they will be targeted next. In another strategic move, the Ukrainian Navy placed mines along Russian logistical routes in the KSK region, severely damaging Russian ATVs and vehicles. This move further restricted the mobility of Russian forces, making it increasingly difficult for them to carry out operations in key areas. As of March 18, Ukrainian forces have continued to use their advanced drone technology to target Russian supply lines. These strikes have led to the destruction of critical Russian military assets, including high-value vehicles and systems such as the Grad MLRS multiple launch rocket system and the Strela 10 SAM. With these high-value assets destroyed, Russia's operational capacity in the region has been significantly compromised. Ukraine's relentless focus on strategic targets, bolstered by its growing technological capabilities, continues to weaken Russia's position on the battlefield. With each successful strike, Ukraine not only deals physical damage but also delivers a psychological blow to Russian forces, who are increasingly on the defensive. In conclusion, while diplomatic talks persist, Ukraine's military is intensifying its operations with precision strikes, showcasing the effectiveness of its new weaponry and strategic adaptations. These developments are reshaping the dynamics of the ongoing conflict, with Ukraine gaining the initiative both on the battlefield and in its ability to disrupt Russia's military and logistical infrastructure.